This conference will now be recorded.
Hey everybody, this is Sean Green, Wasatch Group Real Estate. How you doing? Hey, just wanted to take a minute and talk to everybody about another tool we have over here at Wasatch Group. This is a great tool for helping speed up and simplify the process of analyzing rental property. Of all the different facets we can be involved in as real estate agents, I think one of the most overwhelming can be helping either ourselves or other clients analyze rental property. It can be very, very time consuming. They can be very difficult to recognize without some sort of a good system in place. This is something that I developed for my own properties, and I've used a lot for mine and clients' properties, but this is a tool that's available to our agents as well, and as you know, we tend to focus on working with investors and agents that represent investors, but it's useful for just about everybody. So here's a kind of what the calculator looks like. Just to kind of give you an idea, this is a duplex that I was taking a close look at for a friend. And anyway, let's actually look at this real quick. I'm going to play with some numbers. So this top section between the two black lines is the only thing you have to fill out, okay? So let's say we have our initial purchase price. If I remember right, it was $400,000. It was a side-by-side duplex, and we determined that each side would rent for about $1,300 a month. We determined that it did need about $30,000 in renovation costs. We determined that value by using the renovation cost calculator that we also offer our clients and agents. If you want more info on that, shoot me an email and I will send you the video on it. Email sgreen, G-R-E-E-N-E, realtor@yahoo.com. Again, sgreenrealtor@yahoo.com. In here, we put in what the approximate landlord insurance policy is. In this case, it's about $75 a month. The property taxes on this place are $2,800 a month. And he's going to be using a loan for some of it, and the interest rate that he's getting right now is about 5%. Over here in the rent column, you're going to kind of put in the approximate rents. Now remember, since this is a duplex, we're going to double the one side rent. So fair market rent really is about $1,300, but we're going to go 100 below that here. We're going to go 100 above that here. You'll see the little range we get. That way, when you're representing yourself or a client, you kind of give them an idea on return based on not only what you expect to get, but a little lower and a little higher. Gives you a little bit of leeway there, and then just kind of gives them an idea what to expect. So after we fill all that in, the spreadsheet does the rest of it. So what we end up with here is we get our debt service estimator here. It calculates the debt service, the payment with principal and interest here. This is with 20% down, 10% down, and nothing down. And if you are wondering why we include that, we do have a way of buying and financing properties with nothing down. It's kind of a strategy I've used for a long time. I'd be happy to share with you. If you want more info on that, let me know. And this would ultimately end in Fannie, Freddie, or a GSE-backed loan. So anyway, taxes and insurance, you notice it calculates here. It calculates your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance here, and then it kind of gives you an idea of what you'll be borrowing based on the amounts down. So the funnest part about this property is that it kind of gives you returns. It says, okay, monthly cash flow on this property with 20% down is $595. 10% down is $383, and 0 down is $171. It also goes through and gives you a yearly cash flow, and it also gives you a yearly return, or a cap rate if you want to call it that. And the only thing that's missing really are just miscellaneous expenses you'll have for each year. So you'll still need to kind of figure that out, but this will give you a quick and dirty analysis of each property. And we could easily add a field for monthly expenses and do it that way. It also will help you calculate what the potential equity is based on what the renovated property value is. So in this case, he's buying it for $400, and if we determine that, hey, it's worth $450 after he does his renovation on a resale, it will actually give you a return on that as well. We haven't done that in this case. It also has the ability to say, hey, if you got a good opportunity, does it make more sense to renovate it and sell it? Or does it make more sense to flip it? I'm sorry, to rent it or to renovate it and sell it? Kind of gives you a good quick comparison there. So it's a really cool tool. It will only take a matter of minutes to analyze a property. If you have 10 properties you're looking at as potential rental properties, this does 90% of the legwork for you. So you can go to your client and say, hey, of these 10 properties, these 2 are the very best, and we ought to focus on these first, and then kind of move down the road there. Thanks for your time. We are always buying and selling property. We would love if you would represent us on any purchases for flips or rentals. We're always looking to bring more agents over to help us with our business and to help grow your business. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a buzz. 801-808-9164. Thanks. Bye.